And I think we're live. Am I live? I am live. Okay, well that's good. Beautiful. Hello. Welcome. Okay. So, today we are going to be finishing the Honkai Star Rail story. As long as claiming as crap. Okay. While claiming my materials and everything that I need. But oh yeah, okay. Where is it? It's here. So yes, we were playing as Triby. There was a horror part, and I don't remember exactly, but I'm sure I'll remember over time. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day. And yeah, let's just get started.
It's a dead end ahead. Turn back, teacher.
Okay.
What? Aggie?
Oh, I should. To feel more immersed, I should. There we go.
No. It's an illusion. Wow. This room is huge.
Oh, auto.
Trinan, did you? Yeah, I saw it. Was that a warning from Orynyx? What are you two whispering about? Treeby? Trinan? Trian can't even hear our own telecommunication. Well, never mind. Trian suddenly feels like this place is quite familiar. Oh, there's a whiff of safari in this room. It's right over there. Over here. Follow Trian. Trian, slow down.
Even if separation is our
My day.
a futile death is not the solution.
Right here. I summon thee. Orynyx, stir up ripples of past reverie. Something's appeared. Wait, we should read it first.
Okay. To Mr. Wincombe. For many years, Janice has relied on the rows. Crap, I cannot read. Okay. If you would like to read it, pause. Yeah.
Wait, this is a letter? It mentions something about Saffron and Trepios? Isn't that name... Never mind that for now. Why is this letter here? And how did Trian sense it? Could it be our lost memories? Is it possible that we were already noticed by Orynyx and entered their trial? But why haven't they said a word? Orynyx has the whims of a child. Perhaps they're toying with us on purpose. Come on, this isn't the right time to be playing games.
Separation and death, reconciliation doesn't come easily for a mortal.
Treeby! Trinan! Look what I found! Is this the safari? Coming! We'll take a look. But Trian, there's nothing in here. What? It was right in the stolium. Huh? There's really nothing here. That can't be! I swear I saw it! I swear! Trian is telling the truth. It was right there! Where did it go? Trian, Treeby, why aren't you saying anything? Trian can't seem to hear you at all. We were just lost in our thoughts. Don't worry, Trian. What
This
you saw was
is,
likely, Yana's hair. We must have startled it away. Okay. Could Orynyx be trying to make us falter? But why would they do that? Something feels off. Treeby, don't you think this temple is a little too quiet? What do you mean? It might just be an illusion, but Trinan wonders, is Orynyx really putting us through a trial?
Well, I if anything, I didn't expect this update to be about I mean, I did, but I didn't think it would be, you know. I thought our past life would be sad, like Tribby's, but I mean,
Still no luck finding any safari.
but I mean, like,
I suppose
I
we
didn't
can
expect
do
it to
without
spike.
it.
I don't know. I don't know how to word
Let's
it.
try to convince Orynyx.
Am I just stupid? Did I just?
At least they didn't toss us out straight away.
Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Yeah, I am just stupid. I turned that on for whatever reason. Give me the speed. There we go. I literally didn't have to do that, but I thought I needed to. I missaw it. Oh my goodness.
Trinan, look at this! So cool! It's really quiet in here. Do all Titans live in dark places like this? What's going on? Orynyx disappeared?
Yeah, I was about to say that this is where we met Ornex, but he's not there. Not long ago in Okama.
Are you saying that the black-robed swordmaster is not just tied to the
Back to
Black Tide,
NLX, or however you
but
pronounce
is
his name in
also
Fanon.
hunting for core flames everywhere?
This is the most plausible possibility. First, it has a vessel that can hold core flames. Second, I'm one of its targets. Let's start with the first premise. Its peculiar ceremonial blade can interact with a core flame, as evidenced by the pull I felt when it stabbed into my chest. I hypothesized that the blade can sense, absorb, or even retain core flames. The second premise is even more explicit. When it was engaged in fierce battle with many of us and was heavily distracted, it remained consistently focused on me. Or rather, on the Titan Circes inside me.
So it's plundering the flames. But if your argument holds up, wouldn't he be headed to Akama soon? The vortex of Genesis is full of the Titan's core flames.
Not necessarily. Let's call that person the Flame Reaver for now. If my presumption holds, that person has 3 targets. The first target is me. The second target is Orynyx, who hasn't yet fallen. And the third is Akama and the Vortex of Genesis, where the core flames are housed. But I suspect Akama won't be their first target. Kefali's core flame is guarded by the Council of Elders' arcane power. And Fagusa's water curtain should be able to block out any external perceptions.
What about Thanatos and Aquila? Their core flames are yet to be restored.
The whereabouts of Thanatos remain a mystery to all. As for Aquila, can you fly?
No, I can't. Why are you asking that?
Can that Swordmaster fly?
Good point. But what if he does grow wings?
If they had wings, I wouldn't have made it out of the grove alive.
That's a relief. Anyway, since the Flame Reaver has 2 targets, we need to move fast.
With the distances between Akama, the grove, and these potential targets, I believe we should bolster our defenses and...
Bad news, Fanon. Trippy is missing. The last time the 3 of them were seen was in the Abyss of Fate.
Oryx!
Oh, okay.
Are you in here?
Dong Hong's back to save the day. Before something
No
bad happens.
response at all. Did they foresee that we were coming and hide in the fog, or? Treeby, we should leave. This temple has other people in it.
Oh.
What? Oh.
Man, what is Tran doing?
Footsteps. Fast ones. 3 or 4 people coming this way. Come on, we need to hide. Whoever they are, we can't let them see us. Treeby, Trainin, come check this out. What's this? Tran feels like it's so familiar.
I don't think that's normal. Oh my goodness.
Treeby? See you tomorrow.
What? What just happened? That was out of nowhere.
Where
Oh, we're all here just staring at
am
Trippy.
I?
Well, Tran's not here.
Little gray, snowy, and wait, where's Trian? Is she back?
We only saw the 2 of you collapsed on the side of the road when we arrived.
Danny and I looked around, but we couldn't find any traces of Lady Trian.
What about the black-robed swordmaster?
Blast it! Of course it's him.
Wait, why did Tran say I'll
We
see
were
you
still
tomorrow?
Too late. I fear something bad has happened to Oryx's core flame.
Then Lady Trian...
She doesn't have much divine power left. We can barely sense anything.
Okay, well she's alive. That's good. We need to go after the Black Robe Swordmaster Tran. I have a bad feeling about
That
this.
you're both safe is already a blessing. Everyone, we must take action now. We should split into 2 groups. One group will stay in the Abyss and meet up with Aglaya's reinforcements, then search for Trian's whereabouts. The other group will come with me to pursue the black-robed swordmaster and recover the core flame.
Do you know where it's headed?
I didn't get to tell you this before, but Anaxa and I already have our misgivings about the Black Tide, so we've made preparations. I'll tell you the details as we move. Opportunities are fleeting on the battlefield. We should hurry.
Oh, I misclicked, my bad.
Lord Finan! Ah, Lady Trevi and Lady Treenan. I'm glad you're all right.
Did Aglaya's
Oh, it's
people
an
get
NPC.
Yes, Lady Agalaya already knows about the situation and sent along a message. Finan, I understand that Swordmaster is of great importance to you. But if you charge in without a plan, I fear that you won't be the only one who dies in vain.
I understand. Hatred is a hero's deadliest poison. I have no intention of fighting alone. If that Swordmaster really is related to the Black Tide, the Chrysos heirs must not take them lightly. I have indeed planned to return to the Holy City and discuss the strategy with Aglaya. We'll need all the help we can get for this encirclement.
Why don't we split up as previously discussed? Hyacinth and I will regroup with the reinforcements. You go back to the Holy City with everybody else and tell Aglaya about your plan.
Treenan will stay in the Abyss too. That way, both sides can communicate with each other if anything happens.
Thank you, everyone. Partner, Trevi, let's go.
Oh, we call this partner.
We're back, Aglaya.
You should have come to me first, Finan.
Aggie, there's no need to scold Snowy. Akuma is currently in grave danger.
I know. It's beyond my imagination that the only two titans humankind can still rely on fell in such quick succession. I've never seen the golden thread pulled this taut, as if it could snap at any moment. Finan, tell us your plan. Time is of the essence.
Fanon recounts Anaxia's discovery.
This being is not just hunting titans, but taking the core flames too?
Yes, just like the Flame Chase journey is doing. Professor Anaxa thinks the Flame Reaver's arrival is likely a sign the Black Tide has spread further.
Regardless of whether you're right, this being is still far more aggressive than we expected.
But its madness is also an opportunity for us. If its goal is the core flame, then that means us humans can lure it into a trap. Anaxa had already left the Holy City with Cersei's core flame while we were on our way to the Abyss, so he can make preparations for the battlefield.
Tell me, what makes you think this won't end with us losing another core flame?
Because this time, the power from beyond the sky is also at our side. He is the key.
I knew it. Of course, it's gotta be me. Really? Are you sure I can do it? I have a stellar one. Can we pass it off as a core flame?
We need your other companion, too.
Hello, Lily.
Ma'am, do you mean me?
I see. Finan, that battlefield you mentioned. Is it Castrum
Well, Sam,
Kronos?
I guess that's how things have to be.
Yes. I'm sure everyone remembers the astonishing miracle our partner here performed with his companion during the battle with Nikador.
Don't worry, I'll
While
join the
they
Discord
awakened
call later
Castrum
tonight.
Kremnos' past. That will be
I'm just
the
gonna
key
finish the
to our
story
victory.
because I'm curious
We will
and
use
I
Ornyx's power to
would like
once
to finish
again
it.
open a passage to the past and lure our enemy inside. Then we'll seal the Flame Reaver in the maze of time.
Impressive. Ornyx has fallen, and Yanis's divine power already belongs to Akuma. Once we take back the core flame, the Swordmaster will have no means of escape. It's very clever, using the element of surprise instead of brute strength.
Oh,
Can you do it, little one?
the Mem? I don't think Memp is Sylveon. I gotta disagree with that. That's right, we can do anything. Really? I'm not so sure about this. Really? Then I'm gonna make a wish.
Oh, come on. Memmy mem 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 mem. Memmy mem mem. Memmy mem 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 mem.
Such enthusiasm. I'm glad to see you're confident. By the way, the Council of Elders declared a state of emergency when Treeby went
Isn't
missing.
Ambien...
Kynus and her
I mean, not-
following have
wait,
heard
no,
tell of the
Sylveon.
incident at the Grove.
I thought
and are
Ambien was the
galvanizing
pink one.
support in secret.
With like the little
I fear she'll
galaxy
make her move before the next assembly
circle
of the
on
citizens.
that Pokemon's had.
What are they plotting?
Or is that Sylveon?
That short-sighted politician likely believes the Chrysos heirs have outlived their usefulness and is making preparations for her next step. That ugly side
Actually,
of
no,
humanity
Sylveon's the
is
fairy
we'll have
one.
to deal with eventually.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I see it. Never mind.
But that's a problem for another day. I've sent Castorus ahead
Castor
to
is
the council
mentioned.
with a message. She should be able to keep the situation under control for the time being. Finan, it is my hope that we can come to an understanding on this. We must take
Oh,
down the
Ambry.
flame
Oh,
in
that's
one
the.
go
Okay,
and
never
retrieve
mind.
the core flame. And in doing so, grant ourselves an advantage.
I don't
against
remember
the Council
Pokemon off the top of my
Elders.
head. I couldn't tell you who's who, but
Of course.
yeah, the pink Eevee.
You may count on me to lead the charge.
I apologize for tasking you to spearhead the plan once again, but Akima is currently beset by enemies from within and without. The situation brooks no delay, and we have precious little time to confer and discuss the plan with you. That being said, you are the key to our success, and I shall respect any decision you make.
Whatever Mem's plan is, I'll follow. We will reserve the right to withdraw at any time. I'll just do whatever Mem's plan is. Oh, I can never be mad at Pink Eevee.
We are grateful to you for your aid, and to the rest of you as well. Now, let us be off to begin the hunt. May Cathali sharpen our gaze and grant us victory over the enemy.
Feels like we're missing someone.
You mean Mighty? He's dealing with a different problem.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry. That man would never miss out on this fight.
Yeah, I don't think he would either. The Vortex of Genesis, Okamola, or yeah,
Farewell,
one or the other.
my dear friend.
Oh, I forgot about his sad past.
You must lead us back home.
You and I, we are both the same. We feast on strife and fear.
If you're truly capable of leading our people, beyond this
Okinawa, yes.
blood-stained
That's
fate,
close enough.
then prove it to me once
Oh,
more,
it's Okama.
Mighty Moose.
Or something like that.
I knew you'd be here.
I heard you're about to set off on an expedition.
That's right. It's going to be a tough battle, and our destination is... turns out to be Castrum Kremnos.
Is that why you're here? To pray to the dead Nikador?
No, just the opposite. I'm here to tell you, you can entrust the front lines to us this time. You can't afford to lose your upcoming battle either.
Have you heard the story of Geocles the Mountain Breaker?
Sounds like you've spoken with Cartonus. That's the name of the legendary mountain dweller, right?
Let's have a chat before we go our separate ways. Cartonus told me that back in ancient times, the mountain dwellers lived in seclusion. They spent their days quarrying and gathering, living a simple and peaceful life away from strife. But Geocles was different. He resisted their traditional way of life, yearning for the world beyond the mountain. They're safe, but humdrum culture was like fetters around him.
He sounds a lot like you.
Yes, that is why he too faced the same dilemma as I do. One day, during one of Geocles' many ventures beyond the mountain, he spied a battalion of Laedonians stationed at the foot of the mountain. The Laedonians were at war with their arch-enemies, the Companions, and they used the mountain as a base to carry out guerrilla warfare operations. When Geocles, who had taught himself the common tongue, approached a soldier, he learned a shocking piece of news. Laedonians were planning to plant mines and explosives all over the mountain, and then lure their enemies within. With danger lurking with every step, the mountain dwellers' homes were no longer safe. Geocles quickly returned to his village to bring the news to his people. But
Let me guess. They refused change and chose to put up with the situation instead.
that's right. The mountain dwellers were fearful of even the smallest change to their lifestyle, let alone leaving their home. Despite the imminent war, the elders would rather negotiate for peace instead of leaving the mountains. This made Geocles both angry and sad. But he didn't give up. If you were in his shoes, what would you have done?
Lead my people on a resistance, perhaps. I'm not sure. I can't think of a solution that would make everyone happy.
A solution that would make everyone happy, huh? That's how naive we are. Well, let me tell you what Geocles did. He took the mountain dweller's store of gemstones, traded them with the Laedonians for a massive amount of gunpowder. But he didn't do this to fight the Companions. Under the cover of night, he set ablaze.
Man, this is really Honkai Yapurel. Like, oh my goodness.
That great
In the
fire
nicest
marked the
way,
beginning
I
of
know the main
mountain
plots of the
dweller
story,
history.
but I have zero
Since
idea.
then, their
maybe it's
people
just
became
me,
part of civilization.
but the past, it's like,
Giants became a
it's
common sight in
interesting.
the holy city.
But it's like,
Meanwhile,
this much
the
detail,
mountain they once lived in has turned
I'm
into
not gonna,
little
it's gonna
more
go
than
in one ear
foes
and out the
at
other.
tide.
But leaving their homeland also
I might
brought
remember
many
a little bit of
mountain
it, but I
dwellers
mean,
misfortune.
it's too
Were
much.
hunted by Kremnoans or enslaved. Indeed, that is undeniably also part of their history. But that is Geocles for you. The merits of his actions, or lack thereof, have been scrutinized by many, but historians nevertheless hail him as the Mountain Breaker. Why do you think that is? It's simply because he took action and enacted change with his own hands. He didn't try to make everyone understand him, nor did he even waste time trying to make everyone happy. He started a great fire and burned the shackles of tradition to ashes, and then forced everyone to march toward the coming of a new era.
Rock guy or Earth guy. Yeah.
You've made up your mind, haven't you?
Oh, conclusion. What's it gonna be?
I'll be leaving Akuma soon to fight the great darkness of this
And
world.
there we go.
To shoulder Nikador's destiny.
I'll remember this.
So, listen well. If there comes a day when we meet again on the battlefield, that I stand opposed to the flame chase, remember to stab your sword into my back through my 10th thoracic vertebra. That's my weak
Wait, is
spot,
he already dead?
and the only way to kill me.
Okay. That's... what? That's huge. Does that mean he's dead? What?
You have my word.
Fanon already stabbed him in the last... or on the first live stream I did. Plus, I thought Mighty was literally immortal, like to the point where he is literally immortal.
Send that flame
There is
thief
nothing that
hyena
could
to
kill
their
him.
death. But if you find yourselves with no other recourse, pray to that blade in the sky.
Wait, is this the past then?
Loudly call out the name.
Oh, I'm so lost now.
God.
That's the sound of an all-out war. Not
I literally have it as the
Professor
thumbnail of
Announcer
my
can
second
raise on
live
his
stream
own.
for this game. Or for this
Let's hurry.
update.
The battlefield is just ahead.
Because he got stabbed from Fanon. Oh, I'm so lost.
No way. A Kremnoan? I didn't think she'd manage to send the Kremnoans to assist. Brave warrior, what's the situation on the front line?
And Ackerman, why are you here?
What? Didn't Aglaya tell you? We have been instructed to assist you in trapping the Flame Reaver.
Aglaya, that vile usurper. I spit on her name. Our king will be back soon. He'll be able to deal with you and that black robe.
Did he just die? Oh, a horse courage lodged in his throat, refusing to escape. Moments later, he convulsed, his head dropping as a spirit departed his body, drifting him towards the abode of Death Titan.
The Kremnoans really are just like their
Oh.
king. Rest in peace. May your glory last forever. Did they come to fight on their own accord? Or...
Oh, wow, he's dead now. Okay.
I can still fight.
Stream forth the gleam of old blade.
There we go. How to...
Must become king.
Yep. That is true. That is just death.
We're almost there.
I can't see.
Oh, Tribby.
Once we take back the core flame, Yanis's passage will open. When that happens, you must evacuate immediately. Don't stay behind. The rest will be up to how well we work together.
But remember what Mighty said before? Cast aside all distractions once you're on the battlefield. Let's go, partner.
Man, Fanon is so much taller than
Destiny shall
Trailblazer.
stand with us.
Like Trailblazer. Oh, cutscene. Oh yeah, they're going at it. Where's our baseball bat?
Pent in the memories of the dead. Executioner.
You sure know how to keep a man waiting. Any later, and I fear the Titan would have sacrificed me.
Frail child of humanity, and 'tis more effort keeping you hale and whole against that blade than it is in seeking the truth of the world.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
This war returns to me.
Hedge your bet, huh?
I hope we're an end to... Expand your thinking.
Watch it crumble. Free will, or was it fate? Still waters of oblivion.
Tonight, stars echo. No more time.
Spend freely. The dice have bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I don't have time for games.
Man, Herder is so cool.
Destined for oblivion. Watch your head. I weep for the departed. It takes a fall.
They're trying to overwhelm us with numbers. Split up, take them out.
What a spirited
Man, I'm going to die. Oh my gosh, I'm literally going to die.
Open sesame. Curious, endless riddle. Nothing but a boy.
Oh, okay. That won't break.
Sesame all together.
Don't kill. Do not kill. Do not kill. Okay, Robin's gone. This is over. Robin died. That's it.
The dice bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Watch your head. That's half of the still waters of oblivion.
Oh, why did I use my scope? Okay, well, I think we lost either way, but okay. Yep. Okay. Yo, just gonna switch it over to casual.
You sure know how to keep a man waiting.
There we go.
Any later, and I fear the Titan would have sacrificed me.
Frail child of humanity, and 'tis more effort keeping you hale and whole against that blade than it is in seeking the truth of the world.
Nothing but a boy.
Just had to switch it to easy mode.
Hey, song break.
Sure, I'll.
I hope for an end to strife in the. Never seen such. Expand your thinking. Watch it grow.
Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion.
Head your.
Hey, song bring us an angel. All together. Right. Stars echo. No more time.
The dice bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Open sesame.
Get ready, Frost. Can't hold out much longer.
Oh.
Long last.
Did we just leave? Oh. Mighty?
How embarrassing.
You didn't come down from the sky?
The city is mine anyway. So why shouldn't I go through the front door?
Oh. Okay, well. That was a cool cutscene.
Minion of the Black Tide. I, King of the Kremnoan Legion, be your opponent today.
Long time no see, Mikador.
Curious, endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. Harmony and unison. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Sure, I'll play along. It's on me.
Another journey begins.
Open sesame.
Such petty tricks.
Hedge your bets.
Free will, still waters of oblivion.
I don't expand your thinking.
Leads to self-destruction. I am something that dies to its end.
That was cool.
Well fought. That was a good opener to the ceremony. We honor
It's time to end this.
I didn't realize there would be a dialogue option. Another cutscene. Wow, they are spoiling us.
Heroic souls of strife, heed my call. I am the Lance of Fury. The agony this world needs.
This is literally an anime. Oh my goodness. Acheron?
Witness this.
Oh, never mind.
New god has come to Castrum Kremnos.
Man, I thought Acheron showed up for whatever reason.
The warriors have returned.
I got so excited.
Are the rumors
But that was
true?
still really cool.
Has Ornyx fallen?
It's as the Council of Elders said. We face a dangerous threat. Yet the Chrysos heirs are only inciting more chaos. They don't care about the people's safety.
They really gave the core flame of strife to a Kremnoan at the end.
What a noisy crowd.
This, doesn't feel right.
It's probably because Ornyx is gone. Ornyx was a generous titan in the eyes of the people. They graced us with miracles, allowing humanity to reap many a convenience from the past.
What they don't know is that the Titan didn't do all of that of its own volition. Regardless, the Titan has fallen, and we must surrender Ornyx's core flame.
A meeting with that woman again so soon? I just can't catch a break.
Professor Anaxa, why don't you find someplace to rest first? Matters that require Aglaya's attention are piling up. You two meeting again will, forgive my honesty, only distract her. Just try to stay on your best behavior, if you know what I mean.
That's not up to me, I'm afraid. I've been trapped in her prison the moment I set foot in this holy city. The price of having a Titan living in my head, I suppose. Don't worry, I don't want trouble either.
He and Aguaya don't get along, huh? The prof's kind of...
They have differences in ideology.
Well, yeah.
Alright, I suppose that's putting it lightly. Don't worry, you'll figure out the intricacies of these relationships sooner or later.
I'm sure you don't need my help handling Ornyx's core flame. So I'll be off. I have some personal matters to attend to.
It somehow feels like D has closed himself off even more after he completed his trial.
Yeah, a lot has happened in the past few days. You've been lost in thought for a while now too, Treeby. Did Trinon bring news?
Yes. She has found Trian.
Oh, that's good.
She was at the bottom of the valley outside the temple. But that's where the good news ends.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. They also found someone else besides Trian.
Oh, she's dead.
He was no better than a corpse when Trinan and Hyacinth arrived. He had suffered more cuts than could be counted and leaped off a cliff from a great height. All to free Trian's body from the clutches of the black-robed swordmaster.
What a brave soul. Do we know who he is?
Yes. It's Crateros.
Oh. Wendy's not going to be too happy about that.
Stop! If you want this girl dead, you'll have to kill me first.
How ludicrous. Your body made of flesh and blood as it is will not survive more than a single strike from me.
Better to die in battle than return even in glory. As a Kremnoan, I know not the fear of death.
She's lost her divinity. I have no interest in an empty shell. But answer me this, child of strife. Why do you raise your shield for her?
As the leader of the God Shield Brigade's elite, I protected the king against the Black Tide with this very shield. And I've done this over and over, hundreds and thousands of times. A pathetic killer like you could never understand the weight it bears.
Pity. And crumble like rusted iron.
Good. Supreme glory shall be mine, as I indulge in the libations and incense offered by my descendants. Come, let us fight! For Kremnos! For my king! For Amphorius!
We foresaw this cruel parting 1,000 years ago. Today is but a reminder of that bitter taste.
But Lady Aglaya, I don't understand. It wasn't life itself that Lady Trian lost. Why does she look like she really turned into a doll? I don't understand.
Don't be sad, Hyacinth. Trian has used up her borrowed time from Yanis, that's all. Her spirit is now riding the west wind, flying ahead to a world free of sorrow.
If a world like that truly exists, does that mean everyone from the Grove is there too?
It exists, Hyacinth. Do you not remember? The prophecy that guides the Chrysos heirs is the voice of Kefili before it fell silent. It loves all of its creations dearly, and would never bear to lead us astray with lies. What about the Kremnoan veteran? How is he doing?
The Twilight Courtyard has done all we can. Even so, we've only managed to keep him from breathing his last. I had to use the Sky Priest's techniques to help him to walk again. But if light ever disappears from Akama for good... No. Let's hope that never happens.
This is already nothing short of miraculous. When we found Kratos, he was no better than a corpse. Or miraculous, however you pronounce it.
The parting hour is upon us. Yet the golden thread runs slack. The heroes have returned with their spoils. Everyone, please take this opportunity to rest and prepare for what awaits us. you've returned unscathed and brought tidings of triumph. Truly a moment worthy of celebration.
It's incredible to think that we returned Nikador's core flame not so long ago. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that you and your friend's arrival has melted the glaciers of history.
This is what trailblazing is. Where a nameless goes, trouble follows. We melted a real glacier before.
You could say this is the true face of
Okay,
history.
they ignore me.
It's
I guess
slumbered
that's
for
fair.
1,000 years, only to awaken for this one moment. Alas, now is not the time for a
But
study
a
of
Bellabog
history.
reference, not complaining.
I do not see a Naxa around. Was this under your instructions, Finan?
Ah, she knew.
Yes, it just seems much more efficient than letting you two go at it endlessly.
A rash decision. After all, he still bears a core flame with him. I do concur with your assessment of efficiency, though. Now, let us table the issue concerning him for the moment. The more urgent matter is the core flame of Orynyx. The Chrysos heirs had initially crafted a plan regarding the order to return the core flames. For titans like Orynyx and Circes, who harbor no intentions of harming humanity, our strategy entailed assuming their divinity only at the very end. But this unforeseen turn of events has thrown everything into disarray.
If we don't return the core flames to the vortex of Genesis, and we leave the Titan's divine positions vacant, we can't even begin to imagine the disaster that would follow. But the most pressing issue at hand is that we haven't found the Chrysos heir capable of bearing Orynyx's divinity.
Finan, Castrus, Mighty, and Hyacinth. Treepy and I devoted a millennium scouring the world, only to find these few people. Only a chosen few possess the capacity to assume divinity, the elite among the Chrysos heirs. We would never hastily extend our invitation without first verifying their potential to bear such power. Yet we cannot compel anyone into divinity, as it would be no different from sentencing them to the gallows.
Truly a dilemma.
Yeah. How about letting him give it a try?
I've been waiting for someone to say that, friend. So you're okay with me sentencing me to the gallows? So you're okay with sentencing me to the gallows? The owner isn't liable for their pet's words.
Mem special, mem. Mem.
Almighty. Meanwhile, somewhere in Memorial's palace.
I see the Reaper has forsaken you too, teacher.
It simply put my life in the hands of the Twilight Courtyard. That priest girl's medical talents are truly exceptional. She might be far from the ordinary girl we envisioned. But this isn't about me, Mighty Mos. I saw it. You finally decided to embrace your own fate.
Power of strife is stirring a tempest within me as we speak. My bones
Yeah, I know, they all suck.
turned into steel.
Well, I wouldn't say they all
Blood
sucked. I
is
mean, I
seething
just...
in a blaze.
They weren't any...
Past
nothing
rulers of
really
Krenos
interesting.
could
Like,
only
too
aspire to
interesting.
this might, yet I have merged with it. I've made history, and henceforth divinity and kingship shall coexist as one.
Indeed. You've realized the aspirations of every former king of Kremnos. And now, you can at last bring our people home and reforge the glory of Kremnos.
Unfortunately, I harbor no such desire.
What? What do you mean by that?
Over 2 millennia past, devotees of Nikador's might banded together beneath their feet and erected a city of their own. Ever since then, Kremnoans have served as the blades wielded by the god of war, following the Titan's path in its conquest. Yet, gazing upon our history through the lens of my newfound divinity, I now see it with unprecedented clarity. This history is sheer absurdity and inferiority. People surge onto the battlefield like ants, plundering and slaying for their own greed, only to be trampled upon like ants. The city and the beliefs that Kremnoans hold so dearly, alongside the supposed tradition, mere anthills that can be crushed with a single touch in the eyes of the Titan.
You! Are you trying to strip Kremnoans of the pride we've amassed over thousands of years with mere words?
That pride holds little significance, Kratoros. Now that I've assumed the divinity of strife, my next step will be to renounce the title of king.
No.
Oh,
no!
Convey my message to every Kremnoan. This is an order.
Do not do this, Mighty Mos. I beg you.
Our history commenced in the year 2506 of the Light Calendar, concluded in the year 4931. I, Mighty Mos, last king of Castrum Kremnos, son of Gorgo, do hereby proclaim the Kremnoan dynasty comes to an official close today.
You have killed us. You have killed us all.
No. I am granting you a new beginning.
What is this?
My mother's signet ring. It served as a symbol of kingship, and I now imbue it with a fresh significance. Take it, and rally those who have lost their identities. Convey the words of Mighty Mos, now ascended to divinity. You no longer need to chase fleeting honors or face death on the battlefield as if it were your sole destination. However, you must adapt to fit into the city you once observed with indifferent eyes. A cruel fate awaits Amphorius. No matter how illustrious a dynasty may seem, it crumbles to rubble and gravel before formidable foes. Yet, you shall tread the only path out, one that leads to a brand new world at its end.
Why task me with being your messenger? Why not explain all this to them yourself?
Because only humans can guide the path to be trodden by humans. It's not the lot of humans who crave the power of gods and spiral into madness for it, but humans who stand ready to raise their shields high to protect the lives behind them.
I failed to save that child.
That is irrelevant.
Man, it sucks. She's
Demigods, they have
actually
long
dead
been
now.
Prepared for it. What truly matters is that you showed up there and shielded her.
The one who persuaded Aglaya to set me free that night. Was that you, Mighty Mos?
Yes.
She's not one to easily make a concession. What did you offer her?
I staked my mother's name to guarantee the integrity of your soul to her. And I promised her that I would dedicate all I have to the Flame Chase journey.
And what is next, Mighty Mos? Where will you be headed now?
To the place where I belong, to fulfill my promise. The madness that has plagued Nikador and the darkness that has consumed Amphorius. It's now my turn to fight against it. There are some people to meet with before I leave. Let's go.
Bid farewell. Wait, can I? Oh. There we go.
You're here, my Demos. It seems that you are prepared.
Yes.
You aided Akuma through yet another trying ordeal, and my gratitude knows no bounds.
Isn't that exactly what you wanted?
Not everything unfolds according to my plan. In the current state of the world, I can only proceed one step at a time. Furthermore, you are ready to dedicate all that you have, regardless of the promise you made to me, aren't you?
Throughout my time in the Holy City, I've gleaned valuable lessons from you. Strategy, leadership, and adaptability to change. Yet, it's only recently that I've come to realize the truly remarkable quality you possess.
And what is it?
It's the magnetic allure in your presence. It draws people to gather around you willingly, to seek your guidance. They strive not to disappoint you, not due to fear of repercussions, but out of sincere alignment with your ideals. That is precisely what every ruler of Castrum Kremnos has been missing.
I am truly honored to hear that. And now, Idemos, you have risen as the most powerful demigod in the world. How do you intend to wield this newfound power?
I shall see Nikador's aborted mission through to completion, and become the strongest bulwark for Amphorius to defend against the Black Tide. I will secure enough time for the Flame Chase journey, until you manage to lead everyone to reach the miracle of Genesis.
Midemos, a new chapter awaits Amphorius. Yet, the one who guides the people to the destination need not be you and I.
Huh. What did you see after assuming Nestia's divinity?
Despite the passage of 1,000 years, every word of that prophecy remains as vivid as ever. You shall have your final bath in warm and radiant gold.
Just as cryptic as all the other prophecies.
What's the reason for the laughter?
I was just thinking, if an ordinary person encountered these words, they would probably stay away from the baths for the rest of their life.
But I cannot forgo the delightful experience a bath offers. So, I assume you also glimpsed yours, Midemos?
One day, you shall die with a wound in your back.
Oh.
Well, that is a rather straightforward scenario.
Yeah.
If I were to be terrified by drivel with no basis, I would not have attracted your gaze and joined the Flame Chase journey in the first place.
You speak the truth. May you be destined for a powerful fate, and may we reunite in the promised new world. Farewell, mighty.
A bit for all the trailblazer and dog. Alright, well, what's you to everyone? Wait, where's it? Going to... Is this... Who is this? Okay, that's Dong Hong. Who's this?
Is Lady Trebios not here?
Lord Mighty!
Oh.
Hyacinth.
Hyacinth.
So you are the physician Krateros spoke of. It's no wonder then that he was pulled back from the brink of death. You have my gratitude.
I can take that as a compliment, right?
I've heard about what happened at the Grove. I'm deeply sorry for your loss.
I've heard far too much about death and grief recently. To quote Lady Treby, we should all focus on tomorrow, shouldn't we?
That's a valid point. You've always been the most optimistic one among us.
Well, I must say, it feels quite incredible to see a new demigod standing right before me.
You should prepare yourself as well. Humanity has already taken hold of strife, and one day it will also reach the sky.
Do you really believe I can do it? Even my ancestor, that hero of legends, couldn't conquer the core flame of Aquila.
Given your good rapport with the demigods, you should know that the path to assuming divinity is never limited to swords and spears.
You've always been so perceptive, Lord Mighty. Rest assured, if fate has truly selected me, I'll be ready. Right. You are here looking for Lady Treby and Lady Trina, no? They're not around at the moment. Is there a message you'd like me to pass on to them?
No need. I've already bid farewell to Aglaya. Meeting with the Oracle is simply a matter of courtesy.
You've bid farewell?
I'm heading back to Castrum Kremnos to fight against the Black Tide. In all likelihood, I will never again return to Akuma.
Oh.
On second thought, there is something that I'd like you to help me convey to them.
I'm all ears, Lord Mighty. I'll make sure to convey every single word.
Tell them that there is no longer a need to
No, that was
scout
not an
behind
Among Us
enemy
reference, Sam.
lines. With a single
It
message,
couldn't be.
The Lance of Fury will target anyone who dares oppose Akuma.
I like these little farewells. It's sad. Mighty's leaving, but... Wait, what? Oh, are these? Oh, crap. It's not gonna tell me who's who. No. I hope I have to press A. And it's not like going, oh, well, too bad, so sad. You can't get all of them. Because you ran up to Trailblazer. Or it automatically starts a dialogue. Who is this? Castorus.
Lord Mighty.
I'll be embracing my destiny before you do, Castorus.
Can you feel Thanatos right now?
I don't feel them at all, regrettably. You have been painstakingly seeking that Titan for so long. But have you ever considered reaching out to me for help?
You mean...
Death refused to ferry me. If you were to send me to the Netherrealm, I may uncover clues along the way back.
I would never do that, Lord Mighty. Death is not a game.
You're right. That may very well be the reason why my people have struggled for millennia. They underestimated the significance of death.
So, are you returning home alone, Lord Mighty?
Returning home, you say? Maybe. At this moment, Castrum Kremnos is not just my birthplace, but also my fated destination. Work harder, Castorus. Go and do what you have to do. so that the trials we have endured may have meaning.
I will, Lord Mighty. May we reunite on the other side, where the warm west wind blows.
Okay, man, maybe I kind of feel bad. But I used to leave. It sucks. Who's all the way down here? Oh, it's this guy. You know, I always thought this guy was basically an NPC, just like a side NPC. But I guess he's somewhat a part of them. Of like the group of people who we've been chatting with, I guess.
I'm no longer the king, Grand Craftsman.
Matters not the title. Surpassed all former kings your achievements have.
I will honor your trust and liberate the world from the clutches of fear. Nevertheless, I must request that you continue to watch over Phainon, Cartonis. I have a feeling that his fate will weigh heavier than all of ours combined.
Keep Phainon in mind, I will. Return to your home, brave king. Together with everyone, I shall remain here. That thunder from Castrum Kremnos, we wait to hear.
Well, and that's it. Wait. Wait, no, it's not that. Oh, it's not in the room. Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna go for the memory shards.
Outlanders? No. Trailblazers.
Thank you.
I will soon make my way to Castrum Kremnos. If all goes according to plan, this may be our final meeting. I just want to let you know that I appreciate everything you have done for Amphorius.
Reflecting on the past and moving forward to the future, a challenge I face as well. Though we never had a chance for a deep conversation after all we experienced together, you are also an ally of the Trailblaze, Mighty.
That means a lot to me. May success accompany your trailblazing wherever it leads. How about you let me guess what's on your mind?
Oh, I guess you will say something inspiring, something sensational, or sentimental, or non-senential.
Are you gonna say something insane again, Trailblazer?
Stops. What am I gonna do without you? Just smile if you don't know how to respond. Dong Hung always being the professional one.
Now that I bear the divine within me, I can get the vague
They know me
feeling
too
that
well.
you have a great significance for the future of Amphorius. With this departure, fear that I will never again return. Can I entrust you both to watch my back? And to continue supporting the Flame Chase journey in my absence?
Rest assured, we'll do everything we can.
You have my gratitude. Then, farewell.
Hold on.
Yes.
Let's at least snap a photo together to capture this moment, shall we? For March.
Sure, let's do it.
Alright, let's get a good photo here. Alright. Well, actually, guys, I'm gonna get a nice photo now. How far can I go back here? Oh yeah, oh. Great photo. Let me just stand back just a little bit. Let me take a photo. Alright. Alright, guys. Okay. I guess I can't. Alright. Mighty? Can I? Oh, beautiful. Dog hung? You're just gonna... There we go. What a beautiful photo. I'll do all three of them. If my controller... yeah. Beautiful. Looks pretty good. What do you think, Mighty?
Well, feels peculiar, I suppose. I'm not talking about your photographic skills. It's just that I rarely take photos. But this one, it's pretty good.
Good. I never fail to impress. I'm glad you like. Oh crap! I missed it. I wish the same for you, Joe. Oh, I'm glad you liked it. You like it. Make sure to not leave any regrets behind. But farewell the fun. Yeah, I was wondering if we were going to. I'm glad we did. Well, I knew we were going to. I just didn't know how.
Run! Hold on! Lord Mightimos isn't the prince anymore. He's now the guardian of Amphorius.
What's going on?
That's a good question.
We salute the guardian of Amphorius.
Look at got a bunch of NPCs here.
We salute you. Farewell.
It's been a...
I should have known you were the mastermind behind this.
Hey, don't go pointing fingers without cause. I swear I'm innocent this time. See those kids over there? They're the ones who brought everyone together.
I admit, that took me by surprise.
Were you seriously just going to sneak off without a word with me?
Well, I was actually on my way to bid farewell to you, but ended up running into this.
Oh, that's quite an honor, I suppose. We better not leave them waiting too long, don't you think?
The road to Castrum Kremnos from here is long. Perhaps it wouldn't be a bad idea to take a moment and etch their faces in my memory one last time. I think I see more than just the Kremnoans here.
I like their cat. Oh my goodness.
You're now
That's
the
a cute
guardian
cat.
of Amphorius. Now, I'm thinking maybe it's about time the god of strife gets a new name. How about the god of solidarity or preservation? Dong Hung mentioned that one to me.
Preservation. That's a good one.
I recommend.
Oh, I didn't. I wanted to listen to it.
All right.
I didn't think it would
It's
end.
about time for us to part ways. Any final goodbyes you want to share? This might be your last chance. Why so quiet? I thought divinity would wash away some of your sentiments.
Do you truly feel as carefree as you seem? Or is this just a facade you wear?
You know what? You sound just like a Gly at this moment. But you're not off the mark. I just thought that putting on a nonchalant front for this occasion might help us preserve some dignity.
I can see through your deception, even without the power of mind reading.
Am I really that terrible at controlling my facial expressions? Well, with that said, thank you for aiding me in defeating my archenemy, Mightimos.
No need to thank me. This triumph brings no delight, nor does it signify closure. You understand that more than me.
Indeed. In the end, I still haven't unraveled the mystery behind that black-robed swordmaster. And I can't even ascertain their demise. Maybe I've never managed to cut off my destiny.
But that matters not. Pain may be cured, but scars remain. This should not be effaced. Even with the divine might of Ornyx, you cannot stop the past from leaving its marks in our blind spots. Can you genuinely let go of everything as soon as that swordmaster is dead? That's impossible. Revenge is merely an obligation that must be carried out, and no one can find mental fulfillment through it.
You're right.
Look forward. Chew up and swallow your past. And make sure emptiness and bitterness are not the only flavors you know. Remember that there is a whole world behind you waiting to be saved.
I will keep that in mind.
I have a final favor to ask. Please look after the Kremnoan warriors in my absence. They will undoubtedly face challenges while assimilating into Akama. It is my sole regret that I cannot stand by them during this time.
Do not worry. Leave it to me. And, while I'm at it, I'm going to find out if the Kremnoan language is really missing that many words.
The Kremnoan philosophy can never be encapsulated in a mere dictionary. But if there's a chance in the next life, you should come visit my library. I'll be on my way, Deliverer. Remember to stay alive till the final act.
Yes. Same goes for you. Don't die too easily. May triumph always be yours, Mightimus.
Oh, right. One last question.
Oh.
Go ahead. You better not leave any regrets behind.
Are you the one who told Cartonis about the signet ring?
Well... who knows?
That's a good response.
Get up, my son. You showed great courage in today's training. Let's wrap it up for now.
Yes, Mother. Mother, there's something I want to ask you.
What is it, Mightimus?
Why must we learn to fight?
It is for glory and honor, my son. For Kremnoans, mastery of swords and spears is ingrained from birth. And the battlefield is our destined end.
Is that really
the way it is, Mother?
What makes you say so?
Because you don't sound entirely sure.
You're right, Mightimus. I once believed those words, without question. Until your father cast you into the Sea of Souls. It was at that moment I realized how everything I believed in was utterly hollow. Perhaps the spirit of Kremnos had once existed. But as greed bloomed in the hearts of humanity over the years, such spirit had long faded alongside our glory. I no longer put my faith in any oath or doctrine. Now I have just one role. That of your mother, Midamos. Your guardian.
That dream always ends there. The journey back to Castrum Kremnos is proving to be longer than expected. Krateros said that shortly after my fall into the sea, my mother challenged my father to a duel. She died through father's treachery, and I never saw her face. Yet each night she would show up, waiting by the flickering firelight. I always anticipated the sequel to that dream, believing she had more words of wisdom or guidance to offer. But now, I think I finally come to understand. That is all she wished to tell me. And now, I too am left with but one role. It is time for this journey to reach its end.
Look! Midamos is back!
Oh, we can't talk to him.
Glory belongs to you!
We've got fresh pomegranate juice. Want to try some?
Welcome back!
We meet again, Your Highness.
Welcome back!
How was your training?
Ooh, say,
You're
come
looking
and check
well.
out what I just wrote.
Midamos! May Nikador
Did you just come back from training? It's been a while.
You at the festival.
Welcome home, Midamos. Have you found something?
Oh.
The son of Gorgo will be crowned in blood! The son of Gorgo will be crowned in blood!
This is some very epic music.
Mother, I am home.
You're 4,931 of the light calendar, month of balance, Nikador, the striped titan, lance of fury, fell. Mighty Moses, king of Kremnos, trembled over the trial and the new god. On the following day, the Kremnon dynasty, which had lasted for 1,000 years, came to an end. Oh, I thought it was going to be a lot more, so I was getting ready. Okay, well, presently in Okama.
We smell sunlight and the wind of Akama. This was your favorite spot, wasn't it, Trianne?
Lady Trianne, why did it have to end up like this?
Take it easy, Cass. Departure is a part of life. It's just that ours isn't as tumultuous as it is for ordinary folks. When we started our journey, Yanis had already provided their prophecy. Just like how that Titan divided themselves to create the countless passages in the world. It's only natural for us to follow the same path since we inherited their destiny.
If you don't mind, Treeby, are you still willing to unveil that past for us? The past regarding the prophecy?
What do you seek to learn, Snowy?
Mightimos has left the city to face his own fate. That is, the fate of every demigod. We will all eventually let go of our past to follow the same path as his. So, what I want to know is, as Amphorius' first demigod, what compelled you to take the first step on this journey? And what has sustained you to make it this far without looking back? Despite the fracturing of your body and the numerous departures you have endured.
All right.
Teacher, are you sure about this?
D is already doing what he has to do. What reason do we have to keep it from them? Let's go, everyone. Let's go to the Abyss of Fate and see how it used to be.
Count me in. Oh wait, ma'am, time to work.
Then I will leave it to you. Trinan, would you mind?
Treeby, are you not coming with us?
I want to stay here with Trian for a bit longer.
That's fair.
I see. We'll be off then. Take care.
Since you have made your decision, then let's proceed as you wish. See you later, teacher.
Cass, are you not going with them?
No. I'd prefer to remain here to accompany Lady Trian. She hated being alone.
What's this?
A little gift that I had hoped to deliver to her personally. Though fate had other plans.
Oh. So you saw us arguing that day?
Oh, I forgot. Kaz was supposed to give that
I
gift,
figured Lady Trian
but
would
she
like it
didn't
a
have.
lot, so I
That's
bought
so
it.
sad.
I see. Cass, you know, I recognized it immediately that day. It truly is an authentic piece from Yanisopolis.
Then why?
It's just that Trian had forgotten far more things than I. For example, she forgot that this glass object meant something unfortunate according to the traditions of our homeland.
I'm sorry, Lady Treeby. Should I...
No need to apologize, Cass. At that time, I simply didn't want her to be trapped by our past, especially considering how much time had passed since we left home. But now... it might just be the perfect gift for Trian.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. While you and I have long accepted this absurd fate, they remain fresh and inexperienced. Teacher, don't let the weight of that cruel prophecy crush their spines.
But it would be even more cruel if we allow them to ignorantly fall before the gates of the new world. They will eventually need to know the truth. We just need the right opportunity. This, to me, feels like the right opportunity.
Huh. So, this is how the Temple of the Three Fates looked back in the day.
At this point, Yanisopolis still resides under Aquila's protection, yet it is already fated for decline, and only contains a beautiful facade.
Is it because Amphorius has entered Era Bellica?
Yes, strife remains distant from this part of Amphorius right now. But in 5 years' time, at the same entry hour, this temple will become the source of another war.
Then, where are you at this time?
Right over there.
Why does she look somewhat different?
It's because we don't quite recall how we used to look.
Oh, my apologies.
Please don't. We should be the ones apologizing. Come, everyone. It's time to witness our last conversation with Orynyx.
You're here, Orynyx.
Wait, I can understand the Titan language now. Fancy simulationist interpretation. Your voice now sounds so mature.
This is our memory, so your senses are also aligned with the Trebios of that moment.
No.
False prophecy, huh? So you still think that way?
But the Black Tide has already arrived, and Yanis remains in slumber. If even the God of Passages, known for guiding mortals, cannot resist this catastrophe, then what can we do against the incoming destruction? Those chosen by fate would never have their family taken from them. And how can I alone remain safe and secure while watching the entire world crumble before my eyes?
This might be our last conversation, Orynyx. I will do everything I can to protect you from the Black Tide.
The family she just mentioned.
It's our mother. She fell from this spot into the valley a long time ago. It was during a grand ceremony held to seek Yanis's guidance. But things took an unexpected turn. It was Kefali who responded instead.
Did something go wrong with the ceremony?
Yes, but those two occurrences were in fact unrelated. Kefali's response was simply a coincidence. On that frosty night with treachery abound, as the Holy Maiden of Yanisopolis met her demise, the world-bearing Titan also fell in another corner of the world. Let's keep up with her. This story... she should be the one to tell it.
That thing ahead.
It's the altar of Talantin. But that's not our destination. We're heading to the left.
This place used to be passable.
Oh, okay, that's it. I feel we're in the final arc of the story. Well, like, for this update. It's probably like, I don't know, I think like, probably like around like, maybe like 2 hours, hour and 30 minutes remaining.
I never thought there would be such a hidden space in the Abyss.
This is the Archive of Prophecies, an important ceremonial site back then.
Is this Giannis's maze that Trinon used for divination in the past?
Not only that, it also serves as a lock. Our childhood abode lies sealed within.
This is the largest puzzle I've ever laid eyes on. And it even acts as a door lock. Should have expected something like this in the homeland of puzzles, I suppose. So, how are we going to solve it?
Just follow the designated path and let the stone ball fall into the pool twice.
Seems pretty straightforward. Even Mighty might be able to complete it in a single try.
How could you talk smack about Mighty behind his back? I agree, it's straightforward, but Mighty might need at least 2 shots at it. Bro, these are both like... Yeah, these are like... I don't know. I'll pick the first one.
That's not talking smack. It's clearly a compliment.
Yeah, I didn't think either of those options were the best, but it's fine.
If he were still here, we'd probably take a lot fewer detours to solve our issues. Enough with the talking. Let's just get started.
Wait, what? What am I doing? Press and hold to activate the rewind power and rotate the maze during the... Oh, okay. How do I rewind? Oh. Okay. I like this. Oh no. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, no, it's not gonna fall out. Okay, I thought it was literally about to fall off the edge. One of the encryption keys has been locked, and the confusion rumbles become a new path. Let the stone ball fall into the pool once more to open the hidden door. At least they're keeping the black screen on for a good amount of time, so I can actually read everything instead of doing it immediately.
To the endpoint looks pretty tough. My hands are shaking just from looking at it.
Some will, so the power use the right time to manage it. Okay. Oh, beautiful. See, this is a puzzle I could get behind. This is one I could support.
The secret door is open.
1 stellar jade for a reward. We'd love to see it.
The place where we grew up.
You grew up in a place like this?
By the time we were born, the role of the Holy Maiden had already diminished to a mere title. Those in tune with the Titan's guidance are bound to become messengers for others. To maintain appearances, those in authority added some embellishments. And with Mother around, our childhood wasn't entirely without joy.
Even so, I still find it hard to imagine.
20 years can go by in no time.
That is true.
Trinon, for most people, 20 years is a long period of time.
Right. Becoming a demigod sure changes how one lives through time. It's hard to believe it's been so long. Your power is exceptional, Little Gray. This place looks exactly as before. Let's explore the room a bit.
so many boxes here.
These should be our belongings. Huh. What's this?
A red glass fragment?
I've seen this type of glass before. It looks like a specialty from your hometown.
We were still very young the first time we saw it. Mother came back with a beautiful glass piece, but her face was streaked with tears. She simply placed it on the table. It looked so sparkly that we couldn't resist playing with it, but we ended up breaking it by accident.
Oh.
Mother didn't get angry. She simply held us quietly for a long time. It wasn't until we were older that we learned in Yanissopolis, if someone gloriously died for destiny, the Holy Maiden must pick a piece of glass from the volcano's quarry and polish it, then give it to the deceased's family. On the day Mother returned with the glass, her friend lost his life on the battlefield. Since he had no family left, Mother had to keep it herself. Later, on the eve of the ritual, Mother also gave us a beautiful piece of glass. Let's move on to the bedroom.
The shelf is packed full, but all I see are annals of geography for various cities. There are also documents about various kinds of Titan worship.
Because we believed that we would need to travel great distances to convey Kefali's prophecy to everyone, and should learn about the terrains and customs of various places beforehand.
Don't tell me you actually read them all. Reading all of this, that's crazy.
Back then, our memories were still sharp. 10 years was enough for us to memorize all these. Mother left us these scrolls too. When we were young, she would read them to us as bedtime stories. Her stories were so engaging that we could vividly imagine all of Amphorius in our dreams. Unfortunately, only after Mother was gone did we realize that what was written in the scrolls was far from engaging.
It's Trebios.
Just as expected. It's time to get going after all. Mama, are you going to that ritual tomorrow?
That's right, my sweet girl. What's the matter?
I wish I could go too. I have something to ask Yanis.
Oh. What do you want to ask?
I want to know how to chase the black tide away.
Ah, I see. Unfortunately, it's a secret ritual, and only I can preside over it. If you want me to consult the Titan on your behalf, you'll have to promise me something.
What is it?
Be a good girl and go to sleep now. And whatever you dream of, don't be afraid. Just sleep through the night until morning comes. Until the next time Aquila opens their eyes. Can you do that for me, sweetie?
That's it? Of course I can! Trebios is the most amazing Holy Maiden of Yanis! Well, little Holy Maiden. But why, Mama?
Because this ritual might take a long time.
How long?
Tomorrow, my sweet child. I'll be back tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then the next tomorrow.
If not, the tomorrow after that. But if I still haven't returned for a very long time, that means the ritual has succeeded. It means I found a way to chase away the black tide and reach the new world on the other side. But for various reasons, I can't return to bring my sweet girl with me. But I'll be waiting for you there. As long as you stay brave and kind, we'll meet again in that new world. It's the end of the West Wind, the black tide's other shore. A radiant sea of flowers, blessed and protected by the gods. In the rosy horizon, you'll see a silver-white shoal. It marks the end of your voyage. A haven, free from storms, cold, and heavy rains. No sorrow can linger there. That is where I'll be, waiting for you.
Wow, that sounds just like the island from my dream. Oh, I know. I'll turn the moon into a ship and the stars into sails to go find Mama. Pinky promise?
Pinky promise. As long as you sail toward tomorrow. As long as the sun will rise for the next day. Our wishes will come true together.
If the final murmurs of the Titan are true, if such a place really exists on the shore beyond the Black Tide at the end of Genesis, then our promise still stands. Please, wait for me, Mother.
After those 10 years of darkness, when Aquila opened their eyes for the last time, we finally set off.
Where did she go?
That's a good question.
This way. Now, we'll go through this shelf.
Another puzzle.
But how? With Yanis's power?
Can the power of passages even go through walls? She doesn't become yeah.
No, we hadn't acquired their power back then.
So, this obstacle, it was simply a mirage?
Yes, the answer is right on the shelf. Go ahead and give it a try.
Okay. Oh.
It's a secret passage.
I like that.
It was a secret passage prepared by the Holy Maiden's supporters for Mother and me as a precaution. And now, it is turned into our passage to escape, just as anticipated.
Interesting. Oh, I like that.
The path to the temple was in quite a state. Did someone do it on purpose?
No surprise at all. Some people caught on to what we were planning and tried to intercept us, while others were willing to clear the way for the Holy Maiden.
I can't move it. Time Titan? Is that you?
Just like this.
Is this replicating the memories? Or disrupting the space-time dimension?
Regardless of our actions, the past will remain unchanged. It was someone else who helped Trebios in the actual events of history. We don't remember the details. As for why memory recreated the past to be like this, it must be because It's closer to the answer within our heart. The passage is now cleared.
Oh wait, never mind. Okay, I guess I gotta go that way. Oh wait, that's why these are here.
Ornament. Thank you, nameless god.
Just teleport? Oh, I guess so. Oh no, she's here.
Whoa! It looked truly magnificent back then.
Relax. Take it easy.
All these people, they're just civilians, not enemies, correct?
Mostly, but it might not be the case later on.
Hey, little ones. How did you sneak in here?
Shh! Please keep it down. We had to be really sneaky to get in here.
Okay. But what did you sneak in here for?
I heard there's a lovely holy maiden living in the temple, and I want to meet her.
I couldn't stop her, so I had to think of a way to sneak her in.
Oh, really? I was here to meet the Holy Maiden as well, but the guard said she had to go somewhere far away today.
Huh? What a bummer. Mommy even asked me to bring her gift to the Holy Maiden.
It's getting late. We couldn't go home now, okay?
Okay then. We'll come back next time. Thank you. By the way they are dressed, the siblings look like civilians living outside the temple. Mother mentioned that when she was a holy maiden, she caught a girl sneaking into the temple to steal the tributes. Stealing from the temple was punishable by death, but that poor girl had no family and just wanted something to eat. So Mother took her outside and even gave her some food. Perhaps these two children are the descendants of that girl from back then.
Ah, Lady Maiden.
Oh, where are you going?
Lady Maiden, you need to dress warmer. It's pretty cold out. Let me get you a blanket.
No need to trouble yourself. I'm just going for a quick walk.
All right, but please take care of yourself. Your mother made us promise to look after you before she left. It's been a while since I last saw you. I just realized you've grown into such a beauty, just like your mother. Oh, here, have some of my sweet pastries. She used to enjoy them, so maybe you'll like them too. What's wrong, Lady Maiden?
I'm fine. It tastes really good.
This lady is Mother's old friend. When we were little, we sometimes got to eat the sweet pastries she brought back. We've always remembered the familiar taste, and only now do we learn where it came from.
Apologies, Lady Maiden, but the Yanis vault is under maintenance today.
Perfect. That way, no one will disturb me while I'm talking to Mother.
All right then. May Yanis guide your path.
The Yanis vault?
It's where Yanis's heart lies and the core flame is kept. Just enter on the left. It's also the place where Trebios was born.
Trebios.
That's
What
a
does
good
that name
question.
actually mean?
That's a good question.
The one with 3 lives. Mother believed our birth was blessed by the 3 titans of fate. She named us thus to express her gratitude.
Oh, they just...
Looking at how things have unfolded, fate might have had a role in it. Finally, the Yanis vault is right ahead.
At long last. I knew there was some sanity left in you, Yanis. Just as I thought, you too have been confined. No, Yanis. I've come here to take on your fate. By the blood of the Lamb and the strength of my blade-wielding right hand, I am Trebios, the listener, the announcer, and the witness of the prophecy. I, the Holy Maiden of Yanisopolis, the Walker of the Infinite Paths, have come forth to assume your duty. Just as I wished. This journey promises to be a long one, with 1,000 selves to accompany me. I'll never be lonely. No matter. My hands are not made for bearing arms. But my feet are destined to embark on a journey for the benefit of all. Without a doubt, Titan. Let the prophecy shatter me, so that I may open a myriad of paths for this imperiled world.
Okay, that makes a lot more. This makes a lot more sense now, thinking about it.
I understand, Yanis. Thank you. Now, may you rest well. Mother, did you see that? I have assumed my duty and stand ready to set out. We will step over the gods' corpses and wander among humanity, and thus we shall sweep apart Amphorius's pitch-dark fog. May the world follow the myriad paths trodden and reunite at the end of the west wind, where flowers bloom in spring. Mother, I shall see you tomorrow.
Who dares lay hands on the core flame? Drop your weapon and surrender at once!
I knew this would come.
It's opening up! Move aside and get ready!
The Holy Maiden? What's happening here? Lady Maiden, where's the thief who stole the core flame?
Look at what she's holding, you buffoon! She is the thief! Take your positions and ready your arms! We're taking back the core flame!
Bring it on!
What?
Come forth, loyal guards. At least do it properly. Pierce me in the chest.
What are you scheming?
This is your last chance. If anyone wants to earn a promotion and rise through the ranks, I'm right here. You all know who I am. Go ahead. However, if there's still any loyalty within you, step aside for the Holy Maiden. Otherwise, by the decree of the Holy City's Codex, anyone who dares to harm the Holy Maiden shall face execution!
Captain, what should we do?
Do it! Kill her! If any of you want to get rich, then come with me. Take this traitor's head and wealth will be ours!
We can't just stand by and do nothing. Let's move, partner.
What we're fighting for, okay.
Resonate all together.
Hedge your bet. It's on me.
Stars echo. Expand your thinking.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
Open sesame. Destined for oblivion.
How familiar.
Expand your thinking.
Another journey begins.
Listen to the final song of love, harmony and unison.
How's that possible?
Could the Titan actually be on her side?
That woman is the traitor!
I should go.
Let's keep up.
The path is opening up for me. Goodness. Protect me.
This is what Acheron's for.
The main part is likely well guarded. What do I do?
Oh wow, she runs fast.
Just as I thought. Inside.
Hey, for your resources, I'll take it.
Seek, and you will find.
There are guards here too. Don't alert them. Long last.
Oh.
A creature of the holy city guards, but I'm already so close.
This should be the last fight. We have to help her get through. But I don't get it. This has been puzzling me for a while now. Who has been aiding Trebios in her escape?
I've been curious about that too. Is the fallen titan manifesting? Logic and Furious isn't adding up.
Well, history might be blurred by memories. Seeing how the whole city is hunting her down, she clearly had no allies. If she pulled it off alone, were we too involved in this process?
Trebios had been on her own since she entered the vault. But what did we truly mean to her? You'll find that answer at the end of this memory.
In that case, let's focus on the mission at hand now. Let's do this, everyone!
Dangerous thoughts. Pressing it all together.
It's fine.
It's okay. It's okay.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Oh. Sure, it's on me.
Stars echo. Open sesame. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Destined for oblivion.
No dirty tricks, all right.
Impressive. Almost.
Watch your head. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Oh.
We'll eventually.
Okay, well. I'm gonna switch to casual mode.
Impressive. Almost.
Watch your head. Sure.
Maybe if I get better relics, I'll actually be able to fight this on story mode, but... If Acheron said that, I mean like... Oh, I can't switch it. Okay.
Dangerous thoughts. Pressing it all together.
Okay, maybe I should keep auto off then.
Right. Stars echo.
The dice have been cast.
Okay,
Bust.
this guy seems worse.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
I don't have time for games. Expand your thinking.
Free will, or was it fate?
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
No dirty tricks, all right. Hedge your bets. It's on me. Watch your head.
Impressive.
Another journey begins.
Spend freely. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Expand your thinking. May song break.
It's on me. Watch your head.
Open sesame. Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
Okay, okay. We need shield desperately.
Sure, I'll spend freely. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Impressive. Almost. I hope for an end to strife in the hopeless as ever. Open sesame.
That was a stupid idea. I should have waited for Robin's ult.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Never seen perfection before. Expand your thinking. Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Oh, he's almost dead. Okay, Acheron's gonna die. Unless that kills. Okay, or I get the ult.
Dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I don't have time for games. Expand your thinking.
There we go.
Still waters of oblivion.
Easy. Well, it took a little bit too long, but
Finally, beyond this gate awaits a boundless world. This is where my journey begins. God of passages, can you see me? I will complete the path that you started. No response after all. Yanis, may you have a good dream. I can't stay here much longer. It's time to leave.
Well, looks like this is the end of the memory.
Not yet. The question that has been puzzling you. She's about to reveal the answer.
But nothing happened. What was making her or you hesitate
like this
at this
art.
moment? If she had known this flame chase journey would proceed as the Titan foretold, bringing about great suffering and fatalities, including her own, would she still have chosen to walk through the gate and start her journey?
I think the answer is already within you. And you've made your own decision.
What? You can hear us?
Not really. She can neither see nor hear us. Yet she knew that one day, someone would return to unveil this dust-covered memory. We can never know for sure who helped us back then. But that kindness was forever engraved in our hearts, motivating us to move forward. Time has modified this memory into a special letter, so that we do not forget our original intent. It's a letter written by Trebios of the past and sent to her future self. In this memory, it is Trebios of the future who overcomes all difficulties for her and sends her on a long journey toward the tomorrow where we are.
Yes, you'll remember it all. And then find your way back to the gate where everything began. Here, I will set sail toward the distant horizon. Here, you have traveled far on your way home. Such is the maxim that unveils Trebios' fate. You shall shatter into 1,000 fragments and wither on the soil of foreign lands. So, if you ever feel lost, return to this place. I'll keep this memory here for you. Or for me, to embrace it again.
Worry not. Though loss is something we've grown used to, our resolve and our pledge are what Trebios will never forget. Each one of us has never failed to remember. Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, among which even life itself holds little value. The hot blood of the sacrificial lamb will not be spilled in vain, like my mother and I.
The libations poured are guaranteed to bear fruit, just as my blade-wielding right hand is not a hollow formality.
Surmount the myriad passages of Yanis, and we will once again
ride the west wind, and let the wings carry us far away.
So, this is your answer?
That's right. In the name of the three fates, I stand by my answer with no regrets. Now, with or without the god's blessing, I run towards the world's agony. If I can truly pierce through the utter darkness, we will meet again at the end of the west wind, where flowers bloom in spring.
Janulus, holy maiden, Trebios born the core flame to quell the world's chaos and become a demigod of something. She traversed the gate of infinity after a century of Endorius' journeying. Light calendar 3870, month of freedom. Humanity's flame chase journey officially began.
Lady Treby, do you still think that everything will be fine tomorrow?
Yeah, that's what Trianne would say as well.
With all due respect, Lady Treby, you know perfectly well that see you tomorrow is nothing but a white lie. I hope your toughness is not a mask hiding a lonely heart.
Cass, that's not a lie. See you tomorrow is the greatest prophecy in the world.
Prophecy?
Listen, in every corner of this land, every heartbeat carries a prayer for that prophecy to come true. It may be that only a few heroes will bring tomorrow to the new world, but the prophecy of leading everyone to tomorrow belongs to all in Amphorius.
But not everyone has the chance to see tomorrow. How can such words be called a prophecy?
Because people believe it will come true, and they are trying hard to hold on to that belief. Even as the world teeters on the brink of collapse, everyone is pressing forward, longing to reach farther and move toward tomorrow. And that is why a holy maiden exists to lead the world toward tomorrow, and why Yanisopolis' prophecy unfolds as passages. Fate is not about the outcome, but the journey. It's not the flowers that bloom at the end of the road, but rather the paths that lead beyond the gate, where people tread toward the sea of flowers. So, Cass, if anything is troubling you, just set it aside for tomorrow. There's no difference between demigods and mortals. The troubles we encounter can only be resolved by our future selves. Reflect through the long night. Wait for the dawn as you think, then set off at daybreak. The hesitant part of us will be left behind in the dark, while the determined side of us will know no fear. Because that's how Trivios has journeyed so far to spread the prophecy. Beckoning the morning sun, and the tomorrow it promises to bring. We will now continue the journey and face our destiny. We will step over the gods' corpses and wander among humanity, and thus we shall sweep apart Amphorius' pitch-dark fog. And at the end, all will reach that silver-white shoal. That end of the journey, that new world and new tomorrow. It is a haven free from storms, cold, and heavy rains. No sorrow can linger there. We've made a promise to meet again at the end of the west wind, where flowers bloom in spring. See you tomorrow, Brienne. See you tomorrow!
Oh, so that's what she meant. Oh, an exile.
Child of humanity.
Serious?
Surely you are not waiting for the arrival of night.
Nights do not fall upon Akama.
That's why it's futile for you to wait here.
Honestly, I didn't expect the renowned Reason Titan to behave like this.
And that's all thanks to you. If your soul weren't as prickly as a hedgehog, I wouldn't have to act this way. If you were more accommodating, you wouldn't be opposing me all the time, and I could teach you more freely instead.
It was you who insisted on implanting the core flame in me. Forget it. Cut the sarcasm and just say what you need to say.
Fine, fine. All I want is to remind you. There's not much left in your soul. If you don't do something soon, I will have to take over this body.
If I'm not worried, why should you be? I know what you're planning. You just want my help answering the question. What exactly are we? Correct?
It's good that you remember. Thus, equivalent exchange. It's only fair.
Then rest easy. The answer will soon be revealed, and you'll have to return my body shortly.
Is that true?
Certainly. I initially thought this extremely frail state would hinder me from getting my body back. But I didn't expect the answer to be right within it. That saved me a lot of trouble. I don't even need the black-robed swordmaster's ceremonial blade.
That's certainly worth celebrating.
Regrettably, I can't carry out the upcoming experiment alone.
The girl who's walking with death, is she fully prepared?
Be patient, Titan. If we're always so guarded, how can death reach us easily?
Unfortunately, on behalf of Okima, I must ask you to slow your pace.
I forgot about you. My apologies.
A child's words are always carefree. I'll just dismiss these words as nonsense from a cheeky child. Come now, conceited performer. It's time to address your relationship with that Titan.
What if I refuse?
Provocation will only tip Talantan's scales further toward your demise. There's no need to go to such lengths.
Oh, monster neither human nor divine. Don't forget that you won't dare kill me. If you snuff out the core flame of reason, what else can you use to stand against the council?
Do you two mind if I cut in?
I warned you. Do not interrupt me.
I just have been meaning to ask. Does death really matter to you?
What do you mean?
What I mean is, before I implanted the core flame into your heart, you were already a silent, cold corpse.
Oh. I'm back, finally. Have a moment to catch my breath. Want to chat, Nate? It's unusual to see Mem isn't with you. Let Mem rest. They had a tiring past few days. Oh. Am I not tapped in? I am. Controller? Seriously? There we go. Since they're not here, let me ask you. Are you really sure you want to take on the trial of Onyx's core flame on behalf of the Chrysos heirs? Absolutely. I don't see why not. It was about time for me to level up. We ended up at this point after all. This is probably a fate that Trailblaze can't evade. You should be extra cautious and watch out for yourself. Based on the experiments of those before you, the trial is no walk in the park. But what concerns me even more is that you'll further blind yourself to Inforius. If you truly assume that Titan's divinity, do you believe you'll be able to lay it down again? Forget it. We'll deal with that when the time comes. No matter what happens, I'll be right there for you. Oh, how sweet. But where were you earlier? Thanks, bro. Yes, Sam. Oh, by the way, I got held up by two people in guard uniforms and ended up missing trainee's farewell passing. They said they were messengers of the Council of Elders and wanted to verify my identity. But I suspect we've been on their radar for a while, and they only made their move when you and I got separated. Their questions were quite specific, from how we arrive in Okuma to our relationships with each Chrysos heirs. They even asked about what we did in the market. Luckily, those pawns aren't the brightest, managed to brush them off most of their questions, so they'll probably leave us alone for a bit. The Council of elders, are they the bad guys? Looks like dark undercurrents are ruling Okama. Is this foreshadowing the next version? Their conduct is certainly irritating. But on second thought, Aglaya also intentionally kept her guard up with us to best not provoke either side until we know the full truth. The only thing we know for sure is that some members of the Council of Elders aren't happy with the Chrysos heirs. In the worst case scenario, we could be caught up in their internal conflict on the Holy City. That's my favorite episode. That's the episode I hate the most. To be continued? If only we had more time to sort through the clues about the Black Tide, but now the weather is the only lovely thing left. Let's take some more pictures. Huh? What's going on? Something wrong, Dong Hung? Ah. The memory card is filled. I bet March and the others are pretty worried too. Oh, yeah, just a reminder of March's current state.
And so, this long day passed for Akama. Some people arrived, and some left forever. Just like every other day of this journey, where we, stumbling, move forward. We have long been prepared. If we are to chase the flames, then we must grow used to farewells. And yet, no one back then could foresee death. Its arrival would always be so sudden and so momentous. Even little Gray, coming from beyond the sky, could not escape the Reaper's two hands. And what people gained and lost in that trial of death was far heavier than life itself. Just like the destiny that the prophecy revealed for Cass. At the end of the Sea of Flowers, the souls of the living shall warm thy fingertips. And after an embrace, there shall be eternal separation.
Open, that's it. Okay then. Stay tuned. Oh, we did get trainees done. Nice. Hey buddy, you there? Patents, good news or bad? Good thing we crushed them all. What time we got paid? The power and status, they did it for you? So it's competitive spirit talking. Can't forget Dong Hung. There's my 10. Alright, well, that's it. Thank you all for watching. Good story. I liked it. I'm not gonna lie. Just the yapping, the talking. I may have pulled out my phone once or twice for like 2-3 minutes because of it, and I just listened because I don't know. It was a lot of just information that I wasn't too deeply interested in. But overall, I enjoyed it. I would give it an 8 out of 10. What am I missing here? Oh, pretty stuff. Oh, it's a profile. Oh, nice. But yeah, I gotta go make food. So I will see you all again shortly. Goodbye. Thank you all for watching.